Thank you for watching Inspire Math videos. Today, we're going to study what rounding is and how to round or round off decimals. Let's study what rounding or rounding off is. Rounding is a way to find an approximation. There are several ways to find an approximation, but rounding is the most popular way to find it. In order to find the approximation, we need to think which level we are looking at. For example, how much is 61.8 roughly about? You may say it is about 60. You may say that it is about 62. Both are approximation of 61.8. Since 60 is the approximation to tens, it is rounded to the nearest 10. Since 62 is the approximation to ones, it is rounded to the nearest 1. Let's briefly review the parts of decimals. For example, 3.14159. The digits placed on the left side of a decimal point is a whole number. In this case, 3 is a whole number. The first digit 1 from the decimal point is called 1 decimal place. When you want to approximate a decimal with 1 digit after the decimal point, we say round it to 1 decimal place or round it to the nearest tenth. In a similar way, the first 2 digits, which is 1/4 in this example, from the decimal point is called 2 decimal places. If you want to approximate a decimal with 2 digits after the decimal point, we say round it to 2 decimal places, or round it to the nearest hundredth. And the first 3 digits, 141, from the decimal point is called 3 decimal places. If you want to approximate a decimal with 3 digits after the decimal point, we say round it to 3 decimal places, or round it to the nearest thousandths. Let's round a decimal. Consider the previous example, 3.14159. The first question is to round it to a whole number. This means the answer will be a whole number. So we check the next digits, which is 1. We compare 1 with 5. Since 1 is less than 5, we need to round off. This means discard all the digits other than the whole number, 3. So the answer will be just 3. The second question is to round it to 1 decimal place. This means the answer is up to 1 decimal place. So we check the next digit, which is 4. We compare 4 with 5. Since 4 is less than 5, we need to round off again. This means discard all the digits other than 3.1. So the answer will be just 3.1. The third question is to round it to 2 decimal places. This means the answer is up to 2 decimal places. So we check the next digit, which is 1. We compare 1 with 5. Since 1 is less than 5, we need to round off again. This means discard all the digits other than 3.14. So the answer will be just 3.14. The fourth question is to round it to 3 decimal places. This means the answer is up to 3 decimal places. So we check the next digit, which is 5. We compare 5 with 5. Since 5 is equal to 5, we need to round up. This means we need to add 1 to the digit 1, which becomes 2. Then discard the rest. So the answer will be 3.1 142. Let's look at another example. 80.697. The first question is to round to the nearest ones, which means to round to a whole number. So the answer will be a whole number, and we need to check the next digit, which is 6. We compare 6 with 5. Since 6 is greater than 5, we need to round up. This means that we need to add 1 to the digit 0, and it becomes 1. Then discard the others, so the answer will be 81. The second question is to round to the nearest tenth, or which means round to 1 decimal place. So the answer will be up to 1 decimal place, and we need to check the next digit, which is 9. Since 9 is greater than 5, we need to round up. So we need to add 1 to the digit 6, which becomes 7. Then discard others. So the answer will be just 80.7. The third question is to round to the nearest hundredth, or which means round to 2 decimal places. So the answer will be up to 2 decimal places, and we check the next digit, which is 7. Since 7 is greater than 5, we need to round up again. So we add 1 to the digit 9, which becomes 10. So this digit becomes 0, and we need to carry over the 1. So the digit after that one becomes 7. Then discard others. So the answer will be 80.70. The fourth question is to round to the nearest thousands, or which means round to the 3 decimal places. This means the answer is up to 3 decimal places, and we need to check the next digit. But there is nothing. Remember equivalent decimals? If there is no digit, we can put 0 there. So we have 0. Since 0 is less than 5, we need to round down. This means we discard the 0. So the answer will be 80.697. Let's summarize today's lesson. When you round or round off decimals, find how many digits your answer will have. Then, check the next digit to be rounded. If the digit is less than 5, you need to round down. This means that you just need to discard the rest of the digits. If the digit is greater than or equal to 5, you need to round up, so add 1 to the right end digit of your answer. Here are some challenge questions. Try them out. Sample solutions are linked under the video. Hope you can solve them. Thank you for watching Inspire Math videos. Please subscribe if you'd like to join our Inspire Math tutoring community. There are some related videos linked below. Thank you and have a good one.